Greetings. This is a message about that old thing called love. So, people are wondering if it's worth it for two people that, are in certain situations to move forward or apart or whatnot. And in all honesty, had I known that, the Latino gang was infiltrating the intelligence of all these little boys, especially this one, it's so long, and convincing him that, Costa Rica is so tender and mild with the help of like Germany and, Russia and all these people's help while, trying to take me down for all my worth and them living in huge amounts of like regret and misery and self-deprecation for these matters, etc. I would have certainly behaved differently when the time was around the corner and these things happened. And I left intending to meet certain beings that never came into being because it wasn't what I thought it was. So, in all sincerity, I have no reservations or anger towards this being. Given the fact that I completely understand the scenario of how, they turned all my actions against me, meaning, oh, whatever I did, as if I'm such a monster, and I'm a heartless, senseless person, you know. But all along, they had been equaling my sex to other people's, like, meaning I'm the one who plucked him on the island and then who took him in, and then he bit the apple. He went into all sorts of other directions of these evil girls that have never liked me, and I had already learned how to fetch for myself, and I had learned my lessons from these people, and some beings hadn't, and I had to go, and they're not strong or the way I am. So then they just dived into the illusion of believing in true love that was just drawn in their consciousness to be as such because of my absence. Some other people, stole all my sexual timelines and then created nice wedding memories out of it, and cakes and children, and while I'm being mocked on the sidelines and forced made it seem okay if I'm being, diminished and trafficked and like severely harassed and robbed. And then they do anything for the other people against me. But now they're more miserable than ever, and I can't deny that this is happening either because of the fact that their only means of acquiring any sexual power is through, this German spy system that's constant. And I know that they made him sign he sold his soul to the devil. He pledged allegiance to never ever ever see me again or talk to me again, and give all his love, consideration, and attention to making them happy and making them risen above me at any cost, at any given time, or they will kill him. And he pledged allegiance to that, and it's a sworn pact against himself. He doesn't know how to free himself, and I will never be free no matter how far I try to go, because if they stop the electronic targeting, then these people have no sexual power over him. He will not be able to get it up at all, to get it inside of them, because it's all fake. It's all based of energy reversal, on an ancient spell using Hollywood and Disney, which is all in existence in the eyes of God. And so God only sees what is, and in God's eyes, what is what it isn't happening. So God is confused, so there's COVID. Because whoever's kissing whoever's pussy and sucking whoever's dick now is not intended to be this way. And whoever's left on the sidelines is not intended to be this way either. So whoever's trying to get me to, move on to greener pastures and embrace another name and, drop off the old, and then if I stick with the old, then there's like certain restrictions, this is not the truth. The truth is different than when what everybody's making it sound. So you all gotta focus on God because God moves mountains, and all the ego mind programming of these little Latino gang entities are non-existent. All the victim consciousness they played on those men, and all those, rabbit little toy doll games that they programmed these men into thinking that, oh, now they actually have stolen my birthday and my name because he said it to their face more than once in an attempt to hurt me. That doesn't actually track in the real world. This only happens in ego mind, and that's why I never bite into it. And then when you guys think I'm over something and I'm on to the next hotel, I'm still processing what happened in the former phase because none of it actually tracks in the real world. So you guys think that I have a mental deficiency or I don't understand certain things when I acutely understand more of it and beyond. The problem is that you don't, because you're stuck in childhood conditioning and deep mind programming based on erroneous sexuality, which I'm not engaging in. So I'm the only unbiased one here and the only one to ask.